Hello, everyone. I'm. Give me a moment to get changed a bit. There we go. I, look, I got a thing for my 3DS. Sorry. And I hope it goes well, so. Sorry if I didn't have anything witty to say. It was just that, other than, I don't know, I'm just really excited to stream a DS game. In this case, it'll be Mario Kart DS because I said I would be playing through the Mario Karts leading up to Mario Kart World. I can't really play 8 Deluxe though since that hasn't been going on sale lately. But maybe eventually. Eventually. Uh I was also thinking of updating my PNG to something a bit more uh or on model, I guess you could say. Anyways, it's working. Uh okay. I think this volume ought to do it. But look, it's Mario Kart DS. That's what I'm gonna be playing today. And I hope I can go through all of the CCs, maybe. I'm also gonna be doing a New Year's stream, so don't worry. Sorry about that. Layout was a bit. My table thing layout was. Eh. But anyways, let's begin. Begin Mario Kart DS.
Here we go!
Mario Kart DS. Oh, Jesus, that's loud. But anyways, a little bit of Isaac lore. For the longest time, this was the only Mario Kart game that I played. I also wanted to make sure that both the top and the bottom screen were displayed, even though they probably won't be necessary most of the time, but... I still think it might be a good display, though. Right? Excuse me. Yes. Nah, I'm okay. Okay, let's begin. 50cc. Here are the starting characters, which are the characters from Mario Kart 64. Let's go with my main man, Toad. The Toad, as people like to call him. I want to go on the standard TD for now. Okay. Figure 8 circuit. This one's kind of a boring track. It doesn't really have anything Mario-y to it, even. It's just kind of there. But I got the boost. I probably should have double-checked the manual before playing the game, but whatever. Things will get more exciting once I get to 100, but I want to beat everything at 50 for now. I know this is probably, like, common knowledge, but I was kind of surprised that, the CC also determined the CPU's difficulty, which doesn't really make sense. I'm making very bland commentary, just like how this track is bland. I played the game recently, but I remember my thumb hurting a lot because I wanted to keep doing that. Also, there's something with my 3DS. I'm not sure if this is a common occurrence, but the circle pad kind of gets sticky because it hasn't been used in quite a long time. So many bananas. I'm kind of sad I didn't get Mario Kart Wii growing up because I thought maybe all Wii games were like their DS counterparts, and New Super Mario Bros. Wii kind of made me think that. Like, I didn't really notice any, like, major differences between the first New Super Mario Bros. And the Wii one, other than you can ride Yoshi and the Koopalings were in it. I did like riding Yoshi in an SMB Wii, though. It was fun. There we go. This audio mixing is not good. I wonder if there's something I could do to fix it. Not really. I guess I'll go to the next course for now. Yoshi Falls. Oh yeah, the reason I made it look like this specifically is because, there's like a certain amount of games that were made with both of the screens in mind, instead of it just being like a HUD or something. DS is not one of those games. Mario Kart DS is not one of those games, but I thought maybe I could do it anyway. Because, you know. DS experience. If you look at the workings of DS games, I'm actually kind of surprised they managed to have models and they've managed to have 3D technology with only 30-something megabits. That's pretty big. Let's see if there's like a filter I can put in the video, on the video. Oh. I think I'll just leave it at the default for now. Don't want to worry about it too much. I probably should have had a thing on hand. Nice. I wonder if it connects to my mic or something. I doubt it, or maybe the person who I gave it to probably cleaned out the mic. Cheap Cheap Beach. I really like this one. I guess you can probably guess why. I was thinking Air Riders logic. I played a bit too much Air Riders, I guess, and now it's stuck in my system. I tried doing the little spinning trick when I forgot that Mario Kart doesn't have that. I thought it was kind of neat that, in the GameCube and early DS era, Peach had her hair up. Even in Mario 64 DS, that was the case. Huh. How did you get rid of ink again? You had to blow into the mic, right? Or was it something else? Aw. I also pressed down on the D-pad. Probably because of Air Riders again. You ever just get used to one game in a genre and that ends up just being your and that ends up just being how you play the game? There we go. I don't think the small screen should be a problem since, what was the DS's resolution again? It was 240, right? Sorry, I was Googling it and I got the I'm not a robot thing. Okay, it is 240. And I guess for DS games, it's 196p. Because, you know, they took the dimensions into account. But hey, look, Boston Building. Oops. I do plan on doing a New Year's stream tonight, but it's not New Year's for me yet, so I'm just waiting. I don't get the logistics of the blue shell. How did it know that I was first? And, how does it know if somebody, isn't in first? I tried backing up once, but it still, hit me. Maybe it's a, maybe it's a single player thing. Take it easy. I was almost gonna throw it backwards, but then I realized Peach was in front of me. Oh yeah, if you forgot, this game has unlockable characters. Including one that's very difficult to unlock. That I didn't unlock it as a kid. Erg. A drift-based character would be better for that sort of thing. But I got it either way. And I guess shells also do the double dash. And I guess blue shells keep the double dash thing of removing your items if you get hit. That was my least favorite thing about double dash. Perfect score. Hey, look. I wonder if the audio is maybe desynced. Eh, a little bit. Let's try a Retro Cup. This was their first time having Retro Cups in the series. But they weren't the best. But I do like having a DS-ified version of the Mario Circuit theme. I kind of want to do the 50 CC with standard parts because, you know, I'll use the mush toad thing once I get to 100 CC. If I'm able to, that is. Which I probably will. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. The laps aren't, they made the tracks bigger to compensate for the amount of laps. It's like that episode of Adventure Time where, Fred and Jake go into the video game they've been playing, but it's actually, bigger than, the game. But I made it safe. Moo Moo Farm. I like Moo Moo Farm. I thought it was the more popular tracks because I kept hearing it in those Reddit, videos from 2019, but apparently, 2018, I mean. But apparently people prefer Meadows more. I'll just have to wait and see for myself. The adults in 2005 who grew up with the GBA and got the DS must have been amazed when they saw a handheld device with 3D graphics. Aw. Not like I need it. It would have been nice, though. I really like Peach Circuit. I know it's in a tour, but I think it could have captured the original style a bit more. You know, like make it a bit more garden-y. I know there is a garden in I know there is a garden themed around Peach in this game, but kind of make it look a bit more like that, but also like a race track or something. I'm not sure if I'm boring if I say this, but I think Peach Circuit might be my favorite starting track. At least my favorite isn't Figure 8 Circuit. Also, why are there so many Luigi circuits? As the starting track, I mean. I understand why every game has their own Mario circuit, like how each game has a Rainbow Road. That I understand, but why do 64 why do 64 it was 64 Double Dash and Wii that had Luigi circuits. Also, I'm kind of surprised that since she's part of the main cast now, there hasn't been a track named after Toadette yet. Maybe when World gets DLC someday. Which is probably unlikely, but I can hope. Too bad I didn't have 8 to experience the Booster Course Pass or anything. But I'll probably experience it at some point, like I said before. Nobody's still here? Oh yeah, I kind of rushed out this layout because, I just felt a bit winded down and whatever, burnt out or something, and blah. I also really like GCN Luigi Circuit. Excuse me. Hmm. The ink goes away when I get a boost. Urgh. Brr. Ow. Got him again. I really like the whole idea of you being able to see the other... Damn it. The other players. Well, at least, I'm still ahead. Hopefully it remains that way. We'll just wait and see. Man. Why did he have to let go of it? There we go. The shell was about to hit me, but I didn't let... never mind. But still, I made it to the finish. And I should have clicked on replay. I like whatever this specific guitar MIDI thing is. Oh, ranked double star. How about I change it up a bit? I hope I do good. I probably won't though, because I remember having a hard time with Wario. Standard Wario or whatever it's called. But he can go really fast. And it's something I really like. But I have to be wary of stuff like that. He can go really fast, but it might take a while for him to gain some speed. He's like in F1. Is that what the race car is called? Oh yeah, there's Angry Sun in this level before it made its grand return in Mario Maker 2. The Mario Maker 2 Angry Sun has a weird design. I kind of felt like Nintendo only put it there because of, you know, the whole moon gimmick, so every other thing needed to have a sun. I think the Angry Sun from Mario Maker 2 should be like how the Mario Maker Mario 1 airship theme has been in more Mario games recently. Aw. Oh, I didn't realize that was the final lap. Next course of action. Delfino Square. I really like the Pianta's chanting. This was also an area that was in a lot of the Reddit videos, but they used the Wii version specifically because most of them had a Wii music. Ugh. Oh yeah, I forgot if you broke the crate to get a mushroom. I haven't really been making any use of jumping beyond making drifts. Whenever I hear their voice clips, I imagine them doing their dance, uh, their dance. Ow. Aw. I thought I had a banana. For whatever reason. I really like looking... I know this is more basic stuff, but I really like looking at Delfino Plaza in autumn. We don't really have fall here in Hawaii. At least the North American concept of fall, at least. Mushrooms still grow and stuff, though. And it gets rainy. With you. I'm not sure why I'm yawning. Anyways, Waluigi Pinball. Okay, Waluigi Pinball. I really like the sound effects used in the stage. Aw, I was trying to grab an item because the sound for when you get an item changes. People give DS a lot of flack, but I don't know, there's a certain charm that it has on me. But anyways, I grabbed the item, and that's what it sounds like. I like that. Before replaying it again, I kind of forgotten a lot about the game. I only knew about the sound effects because I remember them in 7. Because I would download play 7 with my brother. The next one is Mushroom Bridge, right? I really like that one since it feels like it's Toad's Turnpike but done correctly. Or at least it learns the flaws from Toad's whatever. Toad's traffic that you bump into because Mario Kart 64's physics suck. There we go. Dark Wario, or Black Wario in Japanese. That's a thing in Japan. They call evil stuff black for some reason. Out of context, that sounds bad, but like, Dark Pit in Japanese is called Black Pit from a Kid Icarus Uprising. Oh, it's Shroom Ridge, not Mushroom Bridge. I think Mushroom Bridge was the level from, Double Dash. You know, the do-do-do-do-do. Pretty noisy. Uh-oh. I was trying to do a double dash whistle impression, but I screwed it up. I can't whistle very good. I used DK's own weapon against him. You know, Mario Kart World's been out for a while, and the roster had been kind of revealed ever since that direct, but I am kind of sad that they didn't, like, bring back Paratroopa or anything like that. I think they should have brought back Paratroopa because it was in Double Dash. And World was about bringing a lot of enemies into the spotlight. And while I understand the enemies and background elements and stuff don't have costumes, I think there could have been more costumes, but I also wish the costumes weren't labeled as separate characters, even though they have identical stats. I haven't played World yet, just so you know, but it's just stuff I've seen. I was scared because I thought I heard a, oh, I was right to be scared. I was going to say I thought I heard a blue shell. I had every right to be scared. I like that Mario 64 DS patch of flowers. That's pretty neat to look at. I passed by it a while ago, but I don't think it'll appear again. Actually, maybe it'll appear in a future course. I think Mario Circuit had one. But there we go. The Wario has won. Why are my frames dropping? It doesn't seem like, it doesn't seem like they're dropping or anything. Start up. One kind of annoyance I kind of have, I guess it's kind of a I gotta deal with it sort of thing, but I don't really like when people say retro tracks outside of the concept, outside of the context of DS, because this should have been Choco Island 1. Anyways, back to my thing. It's supposed to be like Isle Delfino, or the dolphin from Pikmin. They're called that because they were named after the DS's code name. Like how Isle Delfino and the Dolphin were the GameCube's code names. But anyways... Oh. Whoops. I was looking at the other thing. You know, my laptop screen. Gotta get back on track. I think they should have had Donut Plains 3 with the jump from Super Circuit and had and also had Choco Island 1, as I said before, for this course. Since I'm pretty sure that was also a Flower Cup course in the original, wasn't it? I don't mean to yawn so much. I guess I'm pretty icky. I thought I had a decently good sleep last night, though. I'm not sure why I feel this way. And I gotta stay up for a New Year's stream, too. Frappe Snowland. I also really like Frappe Snowland. The 64 retros were probably the best choices they made. We can all agree on that, right? The N64 retros were good picks. Though I forgot what special... Though I forgot what, Lightning Cup's, N64 Retro was. Maybe it was... DS, No, wait, DS is this game. N64, N64. Actually, I don't think N64's was a special cup track. I think it might have been the Star Cup track. I guess I'll find out when I get there. As with this Beach Mario and the Toad. As much as I wanted, I'm kind of sad that, GCN Rainbow Road wasn't the end to the Special Cup, but I understand it probably would have been hard on the 2005 DS hardware. Probably. They'd also have to... They'd also have to nerf it a lot, I feel. Like, nerf the mechanics. Or the shortcuts or whatever. I kind of want to use the circle pad more to play DS games. But the problem is sometimes my circle pad gets sticky. I'm not sure if I discussed this before, but I think I remember now that I probably have. But anyways, sticky circle pad. I was making Toad dance to the music. Let's look at our replay. What? Oh. Oh, I was doing pretty good. But then Wario messed me up. And he has a very high top speed. When you look at it from different angles, Fat Place Snowland kind of looks barren. As if this was the only, place with civilization for miles. I am happy that Toadette is unlocked by default, like he was originally, instead of him being one of the 2 unlockable characters. I can't wait to inevitably play Pokemon Moon with this thing. I was originally going to play all of the Pokemon games in order, but since I played TA, I might as well, you know, get the order a bit slightly. I like how the shells are sprites. Also, I don't know if Lakitu is a sprite or not. They look like a sprite, but they might be a model. A choppy model, like the Pokemon and Assist trophies in Smash 64 and Smash 4 on the 3DS. I promise to improve my layout more once I, this, 3DS layout, once I, get 7 done at the very least. I'm really excited to eventually stream Wii and see why people like it so much. It does have the Mega Mushroom though, so I guess maybe it's worth it, probably. The Mega Mushroom would have been fun to have in this game, but the Mega Mushroom didn't exist yet. It would be 1 year until they would introduce the Mega Mushroom. Next course. Bowser Castle. I really do not like the music I really do not like the remix for GBA Bowser Castle. You'll find out why. They nerfed the guitars. It sounds like that now. Instead of Are all ramps rainbow colored? Like dash panels? It's kind of been a while since I touched this game, and I played it recently-ish. Like maybe 4 months ago. It kind of reminds me of the Diamond Dust remix from Sonic Chronicles, except less bad, I guess. But that doesn't make it bad either way. It lost its aura. I was kind of cautious if that was like a block or not, but I'm really glad it wasn't... Damn it. Okay, so many people are behind. I have nothing to worry about. There we go. Baby Park. This one was nerfed. It doesn't really feel, As a kid, I thought Baby Park was kind of, like, funny because it was just an oval. But I'm playing the Double Dash version of it, it kind of feels... It kind of feels much more bland compared to... I mean, the DS version feels much more bland compared to the Double Dash version. I feel like it only feels really fun if you have Bullet Bill. Should I try it? Should I get Bullet Bill? Maybe I'll wait until 150cc or something. Ow. I got Slipstream. Ow. Ow. Urgh. No. There we go. There we go. So boring. But at least I'll be back to playing the new tracks. At least if I so desire. I'm starting to feel like I didn't get enough sleep. But whatever. Ranked Star. Leaf Cup. This is where the tracks start becoming better. I heard DK Pass returns in World, which is nice. With Donkey Kong's new design. comparing the model for Donkey Kong in World and Bonanza is kind of like night and day. In Bonanza, he has the Odyssey team's signature giving characters individual hair follicles thing. And that kind of makes him look a bit more artificial looking in World. Ow. Fake snowman. Okay, I at least want to get 50 or 100cc out of the way before I end the stream. Or at least 50cc, since that's the easy mode, and 100 is the normal mode. Hi, how are you? Ow. Here we go. I like how the results themes are in all caps. Isaac, Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Peach, Bowser, Luigi, Toad, Mario. Sorry if that was a bit loud. Or not loud enough. I kind of have other people living with me, so that's why. In its source game, a TikTok clock had Slider, which made me realize that Slider is supposed to be Mario 64's athletic theme. Especially since the other level it plays in takes place in the sky. Also, I feel like TikTok clock is here because Mario 64 DS was the latest mainline Mario at the time. Funny that I'm playing as Wario as well. Shortcut. Since that was Wario's only other mainline appearance, it was Mario 64 DS. I probably mentioned this before, but I don't really like Mario 64's physics. Kind of bleh. I do want to stream this whole game though. Front, back, sideways, inside and out, or whatever. You know. I want to get to the innings of it. I'm really glad that Mario games aren't in that, NSMB Wii era anymore, where everything has to be consistent. The environment, I mean, has to be consistent. There we go. War. Mario Circuit! I was talking about this earlier, about how good it is. Sorry, I wanted to make sure that the screens were even. They seem to be now. There's Goombas. Is this the only... Was this the only, Mario Kart area that had Goombas as hazards? I'm kind of wondering if DS Mario Circuit is in, World now. I know the level after it is, because, I've been watching somebody and they kept, singing the song, like, giving it Rental Floss lyrics. Huh. I thought that would block it. Guess I need to figure out the mechanics just a bit more. Aw. Uh-oh. At least this course is much more entertaining than, Figure 8 Circuit. I'm still in first. And I got first. But not fully yet. I still need one more course to go through. I really like Airship Fortress. I wish they kept the purple sky, though, in World. That was my favorite part about it. Ow. Ow. I was going to call those things Monty Moles, but I was gonna say, what were those things called again? And I remembered they were called Rocky Wrench. Whatever that means. Rocky 4 Wrench. And this came out, this course was shown off before airships actually came back in NSMB Wii, which I thought was interesting. It's as if Mario Kart team saw into the future. Sorry about that. I was itchy, that's all. Wait, Leo. I got hit by a bullet bill. Bullet William. I think my 3DS is fully charged. But how else am I supposed to stream it? Okay. Still gotta play Wario. Standard WR. want to do the special cup last. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure the other carts have their own stats. I'm pretty sure each standard cart has their own stats, but I forgot what they were. But I know it's probably tied to the character in some way. Like, this one probably has high top speed and, like I said before, and weight. But can't accelerate for the life of it. I did choose 50cc, right? No way for me to check. Oh no. Too bad I can't do a feather shortcut in this game. It still didn't say if it was 50 or 100cc. But I'm pretty sure it's 50. Ow. Yoshi Kart. If I was going down, I was taking him with me. Ow. I'm ahead this time. Nice. There we go. Some people really like Luigi Circuit on the GBA, GBA Luigi Circuit, but in my opinion, this could have been Ribbon Road. Actually, technically, this could have been Sky Garden, and Lightning Cup could have been Ribbon Road. Either way, I wish Ribbon Road was in this game. I feel like it would have been cool to have. And a Ribbon Road remix, and the Ribbon Road DS remix would have probably went pretty hard. I think. Maybe. I don't know. But, and nobody's here. Well, whatever. It's alright. For some reason, my ear itched. I don't know how that was possible. Well, I do know, but I don't know. It felt weird is what I mean. Urgh. Mushroom Bridge is up next though. I really like the music in Mushroom Bridge. And Mushroom Bridge itself. A shame they got rid of the shortcuts, but I think the shortcuts were a bit too hard to pull off, but I'll figure them out someday. And Double Dash, I mean. Mushroom Bridge. I feel like I'm gonna get a good rest at someday, and then I'm gonna take a look at this VOD for whatever reason, and probably cringe a bit at it. I know you're meant to use a mushroom here, but I really wish I had a mushroom. They don't even have the pipe shortcut that I like. At least I don't think they do. I wish you could get mushrooms in first place, like just one mushroom. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be the triple mushroom. Just one. There we go. $4 p.m. already? Huh. Let me just finish this. Let me just finish, the 50cc thing, and I'll call it there. For real. I gotta finish these cups. Oh, I think that explains it. No, oh, wait. They both have, they both... I forgot all of the standard carts had identical stats for items. Oh yeah, that's right. The 64 track was Banshee Boardwalk. Also a pretty good pick. I like Banshee Boardwalk at least. I'm not sure how many other people feel about it. Heard. Well, at least not completely. I wonder why Choco Island looked so much yellower in this game. Was it always this yellow? Or... I do like how the mud of this game looks like chocolate, though. At least to me it looks like chocolate. Didn't know Yoshi was wielding a triple banana. There we go. I get to unlock a character after I complete this, by the way, so I'm excited to get them. Oh, that's the fish. Big fish from Mario 64 DS. I kind of like the aesthetic of Banshee Boardwalk. I guess maybe it's because it's a boardwalk. And I'm not sure if the water was there in the original version, but if it wasn't, I really like the addition of water in this course. Though the fact that it still takes place in an unexisting void kind of unsettles me. Maybe that's the intent. But N64 Rainbow Road also exists in a black void without any stars except for constellations. In the original game, I mean, not 8's version where they just stole GCN Rainbow Road's whole thing of taking place in the city. Above a city, I mean. The boosts kind of sound weird in this game. Is that just me? I'm a bit sad that when it... Damn it. I'm a bit sad that when it comes to Mario Kart, characters' carts either have great item output but terrible stats, or vice versa. Great stats but terrible item output. I guess it makes sense from a certain standpoint, but the fact items are a stat at all is... I really hate it. Welcome. Ow. Aw. I made it! Sky Garden. Aww. No, huh? I didn't stop in time. Hmm. Nice. Sorry if I wasn't talking much, but I do really enjoy Yoshi Circuit. I do enjoy Sky Garden though, as much as anyone else would, at least. But I also really like Ribbon Road, and I'm sad it's not in this game. I tried doing the double dash whistle again. I don't know why, but I kind of feel like it's satisfying to do. Well, the way I whistle is satisfying to me, at least. I'm not sure how it sounds like in the VOD, though. It seems to have made some noise. I like that there's a cover that's shaped like Yoshi's saddle. I was going to say shell, but then I remembered that Miyamoto said something along the lines of, Yoshi doesn't have a shell, he has a saddle, or something like that. Whoops. Aww. Ah, my eyes. At least the blooper isn't too much trouble once you... if you know the track well, I mean. But I gotta go again. Perfect score once more. Oh. Now for the final cup. You can now choose Daisy on the character select screen. See? But I'm not gonna be, playing as her today. Next time, though, for sure. I wanna win this thing with Toad. Peach Gardens, Bowser. I forgot if that track was unique for Wario Stadium or for Special Cup. I guess I'll have to wait to find out. Though I'm pretty sure it's unique to to Wario Stadium only. Also, once again, I'm sorry if there's issues with the audio. I tried doing something about it, but I couldn't. Oh hey, I noticed Daisy isn't Daisy is in place of Luigi. Shimura. Aww. Nobody's gonna get hit by that. Unless if they are. Somehow. By some miracle. But I gotta concentrate on the game. Yo, 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 yo. Whoa. You're kidding. I'm probably gonna use the Daisy thing with the items, you know, her vehicle. Like I said before, it's bad, but it has high items. Okay, three more. Three more to go. Peach Garden. Oh yeah, I forgot. You could take a shortcut through the flower garden. Sorry, that just made me think of the Yoshi thing. That's what the fuzzy version sounds like. Did I get a star? Or was that 3 bananas? It was probably just 3 bananas. I like that the Monty Moles are here as well. Since they were in Moo Moo Farm. Oh. There we go. Bowser Castle. It's the one with the spinning. Whatever. I never noticed the laugh. Alright, let's do this. Bowser is also in front of me. Man. I was trying to get a slipstream, but I guess I failed. The manual says that Bowser drifts through corners like a madman. That's actually what the manual says, by the way. I think it says something like a madman or... No. Oh, wait. No, wait. That was Donkey Kong that said a madman or ape. Aww. But I think the manual also did say something about Bowser drifting. Bowser's drifting abilities. Okay, I got him. I was looking at the bottom screen, so I was getting a bit weary. Haha. Oh man. Ow. I really hope 2026 will be a better year for me. I kind of really need it. Urgh. Getting the shortcut is hard sometimes. Ow. I'm far ahead, so I don't have to worry about that. Rainbow Road. It had anti-gravity before it was cool. See, look, it's a loop, like Sonic. Huh. I guess I was very close on the loop. I mean, I was still on the ground or whatever. I heard that if you get hit while you're on the loop, you end up falling off. Oh, this game had black holes before Mario Galaxy. I saw a red Mario Galaxy black hole. That was a close one. I do like DS Rainbow Road's music. So I kind of wish GBA Rainbow Road came back in some game. I feel like they didn't bring it back because it would have to Nintendo would have to acknowledge Paper Mario 1 would have to cement Paper Mario 1 being canon. I know this is gonna seem weird and stupid, but I personally think Paper Mario 1 was a canon story adapted into a book or something like that. It's basically what people say about Thousand Year Door. They also say that about Paper Mario 1, but I feel like it fits better for Paper Mario 1 than it does for Thousand Year Door. Hooray! Okay, now we get to see the credits roll, and I'll sign off. After the ceremony, though. Peach and Bowser. And Toad. My mind is very sleep deprived. I think, at least. I also did stream late, so that might also be a factor to it. Dry Bones! Cool. There's one more character I can unlock. But I won't have time to do it. I did always like the music for this, though. Miyamoto, 20 years ago. I can't believe this game is 20. Anyways, he, did pretty good, stuff. And it'll be 21 soon. 2D object! Exclamation point UI. Oh, that the slash died! Exclamation point. I was looking at it with the DS down. Wario. How many characters? How many characters showed up? There's Yoshi. I think this is the saddest way to show an an executive producer. I always get sad whenever I play an old Nintendo game and Iwata's name shows up. But that one especially hit me right in the feels because of the music mainly. But anyways, time for me to wrap things up. For now, at least. Because I gotta go take a shower. If you enjoyed watching this as a VOD, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm going to stream later, but it's probably gonna be extremely early in the morning for most people, so they probably won't watch it, but it's worth a shot. Uh, until next time, see ya. As usual. Bye-bye.